Hi, I'm all fired up. How about you?
Yes, I am too. How
No
are
one
you,
will
Andrea?
ever accuse me of being dispassionate.
Oh no, I
No,
don't know.
no.
You were a little quiet last
Uh,
time.
yeah, I when I'm sleeping maybe, but not even then. Ask
I was
Greta.
gonna say you're not quiet when you.
Okay, all right. Well, I do snore a little bit,
I
but the good news is it's only when I'm sleeping.
I know this is You only snore when you sleep. I can say that.
You can vouch for that. Yeah.
Vouch for
Yeah,
that.
Grady, hi. I can't help it. I did get my adenoids crushed when I
So
was 10 years
I'm
old.
sure I snore. I'm sure. I mean, everybody does.
Everybody does. Everybody
Hey, guys.
does, whether they want to admit it or not.
I know.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, River.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So sweet. Oh, God. Brady, as long as it's not during one of my lectures. Okay, Dad does not get to snore through one of my lectures because I swear to God, I'll go over there and I'll shake that man awake. You know I will. I'm thinking about going up to Massachusetts in October, just for a couple of days, just to see my people up there, my tribe.
It's been a minute since you have.
It has. It's been a minute. So tonight we're doing a Q&A, and the title is "We Need to Talk."
Do we ever?
And yes, and so the description of the show for those that have not read it yet. Oh, thank you, Joanne. You are so sweet, and you lie so well because I'm a Yankee swamp hag, honey.
Yep.
I know it. But makeup it's good. I got earrings on.
Yep, you got earrings on. That's all that matters.
You gave me these. Okay. So the description of the show tonight is as follows. Many of us are suffering from a weird malaise, which can only be described as emotional exhaustion. Our brains are on overload. Tonight, we invite our viewers to share what is bothering them. So to help release the stress and tension and anxiety that seems to be more than an epidemic, more like a plague. Post your questions and we will address as many as possible. Now, if we can't get them, and I know you've been gathering them for days. So if I got a new phone, I love it.
I know. You doing okay with it?
It's so nice.
I know.
Hi, Casey. Oh, it's Mama Casey. Oh, that's Brady's mom. Yep. She's the matriarch of the Brady Bunch.
Yes.
Mrs. Baldwin. And I'll tell you what, I'm open to anything. The one thing that I let you know, which I'm sure you let others know, is that I don't want to talk about the farmhouse because I can't. Because I will not be able to keep my shit together. And I know myself well enough to know that is a subject that I cannot address, that I have to deal with personally. And so I beg everybody's indulgence. I know there are an awful lot of people that want to know what I think and how I feel, and I just can't.
No.
And I ask you to beg my pardon. I beg your pardon for that. And maybe the time will come and maybe it won't. But in the interim, there's plenty else to discuss.
No kidding.
Going on in the world. Plenty going on in the world. And plenty going on with us, each individually. So, Lenny, what do you want this to look like? When we're done with this hour, how do you want this addressed? I mean, I've kind of given you the lead.
I think we do need to talk about it because I am fully in the malaise and fatigue and all of that. I am physically exhausted.
Mentally,
emotionally, phically, all of it. And
spiritually, everything. Yes, I know. I know.
And
a lot of people are.
Yeah. And I let myself get really discouraged.
Well, when you get to a point where you feel helpless and hopeless, like you cannot affect any positive change, is when you have to flip over and float. That you have to flip that switch and be defiant in the face of what is terrifying you. Because I think the definition of courage is being afraid and doing it anyway.
I mine isn't fear. It's nobody else cares. Why should I?
Yeah.
I'm not making any difference. Why am I bothering to do this? And I got myself really discouraged. I got myself talked out of everything that I thought and everything, because you know how much this has all meant to me.
Yeah.
And I just have taken so many body shots that I just got really discouraged and threw up my hands for about a week or two. And now I'm getting the fight back. Getting the fight back.
You are.
Yeah, I am. I just was down a little bit, but not.
I know, but you know, the beauty is that I'm your coach and you're mine.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's and the really what I consider a blessing is that we never get depressed at the same time.
True.
You know? And if when one's going down that rabbit hole, the other one's got a hand down there just yanking, you know, each other up. And you know, that's the best that we can do. Empathy is, I think, the most, other than our ability to love each other as human beings, I think that empathy is the most important of all human emotions. And it's also one of the most difficult because it hurts. Yeah. You know, when you're able to feel somebody else's pain and you're, you know, I mean, I can't tell you, just for instance, about the little gay guy that got deported to El Salvador. I worry about him every day. And I don't even let my mind go to what could be happening to him and probably is. Because it crushes me. It crushes me. And he's just one of how many. Yeah. And when people who are actually citizens of this country or green card holders, visa holders, are being yanked off the streets and thrown in jail and deported.
Yanked off the streets? They're getting yanked off their job.
Off their job, out of schools, out of court, when they go to report.
When they go for their immigration appointment.
Right.
They're getting hauled out and shipped out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sick.
Yeah. And then we have a senator named Joni Ernst today who decided, very ill-advised, I don't know what she was thinking.
I have never liked
somebody. I've never seen anything like it. When a woman stood up and said, if you do what you're threatening to do, people will die. And her response was, well, everybody dies.
I couldn't believe it.
Heartless bitch. You just kissed your Senate seat goodbye. Because if you think that anyone, do you know that 62% of people in this country are either using Medicaid or know someone who is? Yeah. And it is exactly equal. Both parties, exactly percentage-wise equal. This is not political. This is about what is right and what is wrong. And for that to be her response, well, everybody dies. I wanted to reach through. I wanted to punch her in the throat through the television. And Christine asked me to please not destroy the television.
Not advised.
Right. So, you know, anybody that stuck around through Soul School knows I'm pumped up. Yeah, you are. And I can't help it. And you know what? It's good. I am burning my rage. I am burning my rage as jet fuel. I am finding the strength, finding the energy, finding the momentum, finding my purpose, finding my mission in my contempt and loathing for what I see happening in this country and around the world. Yeah. This is a pivotal point in human history. It's going to go one way or the other. And I have rediscovered something of faith. I will never, ever consider myself a practicing Catholic. again.
No, but you can have aspects of it, aspects of your faith.
But I can love Pope Francis.
Yes. Oh, I love him. I've never been Catholic.
Leo the 14th. Love him.
Yeah.
Did my homework. Did my research on this man. Did you know that there was a cult in South America that he wiped out? A cult leader, under the moniker of Catholicism, but it was a cult. And this leader was a megalomaniac, narcissist, sadomasochist, and had done unspeakable things to members of his congregation. Unspeakable. I cannot describe. People can go find out and read about it, but I cannot even say the words on the show. Yeah. And the bishop, Prevost, got wind of it. And he went to the Vatican and he spoke directly with Pope Francis. And he made sure that an end was put to it and that that things were handled in a way that could not heal those wounds, but could bind to them.
Right.
And, help for the victims and accountability for the monster. Right. He was a monster.
Yeah.
And, but then when he adopted Tiberius, when he called for Tiberius to be taken away from the tomb of Saint Francis, he ought to be a saint. Can we have two Saint Francises? I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
Because he should be. And I didn't agree with everything that he said. I argued with him. Not in person, but I did. I argued. And yet, I don't know. It's just something that's so deeply, deeply ingrained in me that it's resurfacing now at a time when I need it.
Yeah.
When I need to solidify my faith in humanity, but my higher faith. There was a reason I became an ordained minister in 2020. I was told, I was called. It is a calling.
It's a calling.
And it had been ringing in my ears for decades. And I was like, no, I can't be associated with organized religion. No. And yet I did it because I needed to be a grief counselor. And I needed to reestablish a connection spiritually and through and find my faith in something that gave me an opportunity to reach out and help other people.
Yeah.
And it's not that I couldn't do it without the piece of paper and the certification and the whole 9 yards.
But still.
Since then, I've had the opportunity to marry people, and celebrate their love. I've had the opportunity to speak on subjects that, I might not have touched otherwise. But, I was perfectly qualified. I came with my own following. Yeah. I have a degree in philosophy, which means basically I went to seminary for 4 years. And it was time. Oh, my nose. I'm sorry. It's itchy. Does that mean I'm going to be kissed by a fool?
By a fool.
God, where's Tenny when I need him?
I know what
to say. So anyway, let's start getting to our questions. I don't want to,
Yeah, the first thing I want to tell you is something that I kind of been doing a little bit. I'm big on TikTok right now. It's my thing for some reason. But I wanted to tell you about the We Do Not Care Club, because I think that you and I should be members of the We Do Not Care Club.
Oh yeah, I got nothing else to do. What?
No, I'm just saying, because we do not care about it's that malaise and fatigue thing. We just don't care about unimportant things anymore.
Yeah.
Like, am I wearing the t-shirt that I had on yesterday? Maybe.
Most likely, when it comes to me, most likely I slept in it. Yeah. Yeah.
We do not care.
Don't care.
We do not care that I have on makeup that I put on last night. It's now called a smoky eye.
Yeah. It looks good, darling. Nothing raccoonish about you. Nothing.
Oh, no. I got big old raccoon eyes. I'm perfectly fine with that. I've had it all my whole life. So, yes, we do not care about the unimportant stuff anymore.
Yeah.
We are going to focus on the people and the things that are important now.
Yeah. Yes. So. And in so doing, and then doing this, and then we'll do a Zoom session. We need to put a Zoom session.
Oh, we're definitely doing,
so that we can get, because we can bring in lots and lots and lots of people.
Yeah.
And, we can, call it the bitch board. I don't care what we call it.
Yeah.
We can just call it, we need to talk and do it on a regular basis so that people have an escape. People have a place to come to just spew, to just share and to be supported and lifted up and loved. So, yeah. So, all right. So there's
that. Then, okay, I want to do this question this one first. And this came from Kendra.
Okay.
But
I love Kendra.
Yes.
Truly.
We love Kendra a lot. And we talked about it because I was sending you a few things about the Annabelle doll. Yeah. The Annabelle doll going around the country on her tour. So I know. I just tell everybody a little bit about it so that you know what we're talking about. The real Annabelle doll, Nesper, the Warrens, I don't know what you want to call them. They decided that Annabelle needed to go on tour. Now, this is not the first time that Annabelle has been. I know it's not the first time Annabelle's been taken out of their house. Annabelle has gone other places before. This is just like the first really big one, and this one went viral. And so she went to West Virginia State Penitentiary. She went to New Orleans, San Antonio, and then the Black Swan Inn in San Antonio. Average ticket price was $75 a person. They were putting through thousands of people a day. I'm not exaggerating. It was the craziest thing. But then what happened is because it's part of the Conjuring universe, it just went viral, especially on TikTok. Everybody was making TikToks. Everybody was pretending they were Annabelle. It just got really, really crazy. But what do you think about them putting Annabelle on display like that when Lorraine had always said, don't do it? Why would they go against what Lorraine said?
If I said what I really want to say,
I know that.
I would probably have being served with a lawsuit tomorrow morning. Okay, so extrapolate out from that.
I mean, I think we can all guess what you think. We can. I think we pretty much can see it, and I think most of us in the paranormal field feel the same way, that it was a big money grab, but it went viral. It was crazy. I mean, we're talking.
COVID is viral too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it was crazy because we're talking hundreds of thousands of views on these videos. Yeah. Everybody was just going crazy. Then they pretended, somebody started a rumor that she was in Chicago and that she got stolen. It went crazy. So that was one thing.
I think that it's
having you knowing that you knew Lorraine.
Yeah. I had my issues with Lorraine and Ed, but I cared about both of them. And I truly do believe that they cared about our family and that they never did anything deliberately to hurt us.
I completely agree with that.
I would honor and respect her wishes above all else. And, I don't even attribute anything particular to a Raggedy Ann doll.
No,
I don't. I
Yeah.
don't. It's just more of the same of what human beings do. It's the dark side of humanity, and I don't get it. I never will. I don't approve. I never will. Not because I think that there's anything inherently evil about a doll made of cloth. Nor do I, we never saw the Annabelle doll. We never had nothing to do with our story.
I know, and it's gotten so
It's
mixed
how
into it.
cynical Hollywood is that they even wove that part of the story into ours. In the original Conjuring film. People are superstitious. People are curious. And I don't blame people for being either of those things. I don't. I think that the tour of that doll was a very cynical, very superfluous.
It was for money, bottom line.
Yeah.
And you know what the guy said? Okay, I got to give him this. So Ryan Buell was the one that took the doll out on tour. But we don't need to talk about Ryan.
Don't even. No,
I'm not. But she also has a handler, and there's a Dave and a Dan, and they're both with Nesper. And the guy said, well, we do have upkeep on the museum. We do have costs on the museum. And I thought, okay. I didn't know it cost that
and
much.
I'm sure they did everything that they did for free on their
know.
own dime. I'm sure of that.
But I was just like, oh, okay, so we're doing this to remodel the museum, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Can we move on to a legitimate question? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That was a legitimate question.
Well, yes, it is, but not one that I can answer in its entirety because I don't want to be sued.
But we all know. Okay. So River wanted to know if you have a favorite play or musical.
Oh, yes, I do. I absolutely do. It's the first musical that I ever saw on a stage. It was at the Providence Center for the Performing Arts. And it was Jesus Christ Superstar with the original Broadway cast. And I was like blown away. Blown away. And I was 10 years old. And Kathy Urbanus, who was our babysitter, took me. And it was just between my birthday and Christmas, that time of year.
Oh, that would be a perfect time.
Yep. And yeah, I'm also a huge fan of The Sound of Music. Always have been, always will be. When I was a little bit older, maybe even a little younger than when I went to see Jesus Christ Superstar on stage, my godmother, Claire, took me to the drive-in, to the Lonsdale Drive-In in Lincoln, Rhode Island, to go see The Sound of Music. Again, blown away. There are so many musicals that hold a special place in my heart because I was a stage actor and singer and musician for so many years, and had so many roles in so many musicals that I hold each one a special place in my heart. I've been in Annie and the follow-up, which was a much better play called Annie $4. I was the commissioner as the mean woman that was so mean. And I would have to say that recently, one of my new favorites that moved way up the list really, really fast was a brilliant show called The Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love everything about that show. I think it is a brilliant cast. It was brilliantly produced. I'm I'll tell you what, that's my great escape when I
Yeah.
can't take reality anymore, not 1 minute more.
Mm-hmm.
You and I watched Conclave, which I encouraged. It's not a musical, but
No, but
I
it's
would
an
encourage
important film.
everybody to see it. It's a very important film. And there's a new series that I am completely enthralled with called Et Toi. And it's on Prime Video. I think that's the only place that it's airing.
Mm-hmm.
But it is spectacular.
I haven't seen that
Absolutely
yet.
spectacular.
I haven't seen it yet.
You have to watch it. But I warn you in advance, after the first episode, you won't be able to stop.
Okay.
You'll be like toothpicks to keep your eyes open to just one episode after another, after another. It's like you become a ravenous animal, and it's a feast for the soul and the eyes and the ears, and all your senses are heightened, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And it's about the New York City Ballet swapping their étoile, their top dancer, with the Paris company. And the Parisian comes to America, the American goes to Paris. They swap. A choreographer goes to Paris. And all of these characters are all intertwined with each other. And the story unfolds in the most brilliant, beautiful way. I keep using the word brilliant because it is so brilliant. It's ETIOILE.
Okay.
Or OIL. I can't remember. I can't spell it.
It's okay, because I'll just look it up on Prime. I'll find it.
But yeah, and a lot of music. It's ballet, it's dance.
Yep.
But, I love choir music. I love Dancing with the Stars. I can't help it. I love it. And America's Got Talent. If you can get through the really shitty acts, you're going to see something brilliant there. The Voice, music. I can't even imagine life without music. I can't imagine. I was asked once during an interview if I had to relinquish one of my two senses, my sight or my hearing. My
sight.
Genius. I'll give up. I've seen so much of the world, but if it went silent,
I wouldn't be able to handle that.
Any reason left to be here? None.
Nope.
So that's my answer.
Okay. All right. I was looking because we were talking about the last time we did this. We haven't done this since COVID.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
All right. What about recording an audiobook, Andrea Perrin?
Oh, God.
Are you ever going to do that? I know that I've never asked you.
At some point, I probably will.
Yeah.
But to record my work,
it's a lot.
Would be an incredible investment of time. I would have to go someplace to do it, like a professional studio.
Yeah.
I would, I have to get on the other side of cancer.
Oh, yes. We know that.
Think about these things.
Yep, I know.
I am writing this chapter of my life as a book. And that will probably be my first audiobook because it will be short enough and manageable enough that I can take a trip down to Florida, and my father's got a friend who's got a professional studio that said I use that and record everything right there.
Because I would even say A Wonder to Behold would be an easier audiobook.
Yeah, but it's still 500 pages.
Oh, I know that. I'm just saying.
We're talking about 80 hours.
Oh, no, I know that. And that's what I always tell people is it's a huge undertaking and it's just never been possible before.
Yeah. I would rather put it out in the world for free, one episode at a time, doing it with Bill and just sitting here and reading it, putting it out for free. Because people are going to buy the books. People are going to want signed books. Oh, send me the name of that lady that wants volume 2.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
We got that.
And and I could do that. And Bill would do that for me because, he would. And just hit click and record it. And I could do that. Because it's the message is more important than anything. Yep. I think. And, River is like deeply immersed in, I think he's into volume 2 now. Yes, I think he is into volume 2. And, it's had a tremendous impact on him. He sends me little messages and, asks me occasional questions. And usually I just tell him, I don't know. It could have, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. It's a revelation. It makes you think differently about everything. And, I have put a couple of videos out where I've just read one subchapter of a chapter.
We did a lot. We used to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
That we just, life just got too busy, I guess.
Yeah.
We just kind of shifted. But that doesn't mean that we can't do more.
It doesn't mean that.
Yeah, we can get back to doing something.
Yeah, and so we will.
And we will.
But the thing is that I can't turn any of my work over to somebody else to read.
Oh, I know that.
I can't.
I know that.
I'd rather not do it than have it done half-assed and I have no input. And the inflection is not right in that sentence, or the emotion isn't there in that sentence or that paragraph. I mean, I know as I wrote the books, I read each chapter aloud before I would move on to the next one. And it's got a few little glitches in it here and there. It does. I mean, every book does. There's no book I've ever read that didn't have a mistake in it somewhere except the Bible.
That's kind of like a gift in a way.
Yeah, it is. The little flaws.
Yeah.
Well, I just tell people, look, I didn't have a professional editor and I'm dyslexic.
I know.
I mean, do your best to get through it. And if the words are too big, then get a dictionary.
Yep.
The worst thing that ever happened to you today was that you had to learn a new word. Then consider yourself lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, okay, so there's that. I will do my best to go down to my friend Steve Ward has a professional studio in Florida. And I could go down with go see Dad and Carlene, and Dad would take me to the studio and I could record the new book.
The new book.
And we'll start there. That. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see what happens. Anything can happen. Okay. Jessica Hubbard was at the retreat with us. Oh, yes, I know, Jessica. Yes. So I'm hoping she's in here. She talked a bit about the I know you, like meeting somebody for the first time and knowing that you know them already without having met them.
Yes. Yeah, it's a
bit about
soul recognition.
So
I think that's what it is. That I think that there's every possibility that there is one soul, as there is one divine mind. I'm not talking about our individual brains that help, create the function of our vessels. I'm talking about divine mind that comes directly from source. And I think that the same might be true for the soul.
Okay.
And so when you meet someone who you feel inside that that you can talk to them. You know how it was with us when we met.
Yes. I could
You had to pull us apart. I mean, just like pry us apart.
But I could tell you were, I looked at Jeff and I said, she's in the parking lot. And this was, we had
years and years and years ago.
Yeah. We talked on the phone and talked, obviously online.
Yeah.
But never any video or anything like that. And I knew when you were in the parking lot.
Yeah.
My whole, just everything changed. And I got up and you weren't even you weren't even in O'Mara's yet. And so I was just standing there because I was frozen, but you had to get through all of those people first.
Yeah.
And I think I knew that. So I just kind of hung back a little bit, and then it's been this ever since. I've been your Lenny.
Forever and ever and ever, my Lenny the Pooh. Yeah.
Yep. So, but that does happen. And not just with you, but like with, she mentioned that she'd had that same thing with Deb, and just wanted you to talk a little bit about that. And
I think that there's, I think that it's highly plausible that we come from the same place.
Yeah.
We come from the same tribe,
same
family. And I'm talking galactic family.
Yeah.
And that we're placed here at this time to fulfill a very specific purpose. And now is the time that we have, over the last 10 or 20 years, have been finding each other, coming together. And in so doing, we have, it's like, we magnify the message with our numbers.
Yeah.
But the thing that's most brilliant and wonderful about it is that we can have a conversation telepathically. I can hold your hand, and just from your vibration, know what you're thinking, feel how you're feeling, that kind of connection. And I think that everybody can have that with everybody, but they hold back and they create barriers to that kind of emotional. They don't want to feel empathy. They don't want to feel anything. A lot of times it hurts. And, when you feel somebody else's pain, you're feeling pain too.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good. And so I understand why people have gotten so cruel and so callous and so heartless. I understand what's going on. It's because the intensity of the world that we live in, you're either going to break open. You remember the phrase that I used to talk about more frequently than I have recently, but the great poet and musician Leonard Cohen wrote about, there is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in.
Oh, the light, yes.
And when we break wide open like a seed that's buried deep in the dirt, and the pressure of the weight of the dirt and the rain and the snow and the pressure that is put on that singular seed cracks it open. And what's in that seed goes to the surface, goes to the light, and then springs forth into something beyond beautiful. But it's the pressure that cracks that seed wide open. And that's how the light gets into the darkness. And that's what happens when I meet someone who I recognize.
Yeah.
Never seen them before.
Yeah, you
I don't recognize their face.
No,
I recognize their soul.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt when I met her.
I wonder if that's a little bit of that is how I can sometimes tell when people reach out to you, but I get them first.
Yeah.
I just kind of know.
Yeah. Well, Tom Owen, Carmen.
Yeah.
There were so many people that were there that, and everybody was so thoughtful and respectful of my time and my space. And, and meanwhile, I'm like, come on in, group hug, if I need to take a nap, I'll let you know, and I expended a great deal of energy that week.
I know. You're still not.
Yeah. I did. I really put it all out there, and I have no regrets about that. It was so fulfilling. It was so enriching, for all of us, our circle. We were in we circled our wagons, we went out into the night air and the sky lit up. I mean, it was just amazing. We got great photographs that week.
I couldn't, I don't know. I've probably stayed there at least 8 times now because I've stayed there other times too. That's probably the most activity I've seen. And it was during the day.
Yeah, during the day. But, Houghton Lake is on ley lines.
I know. It's
and this is a really good time to plug the last weekend. UFO Contact is the last weekend
of September. Last weekend of September.
Be there or be square. I'm telling you, it is going to be a rocking time.
Yeah.
And, I don't care what it takes. I will.
We don't care. We do not care.
I have to sleep for an entire week before Greta picks me up and takes me to this clusterfuck airport in Atlanta.
That's half your problem is having to go to that airport.
Oh God, I hate it.
Once we get you here, it's okay.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Detroit's a piece of cake.
I know.
Oh my God, Detroit is so easy, and it's amazing because it's such a big city. You would think that it would be just as bad as Orlando or Atlanta or LaGuardia or, God forbid, LAX, which is another one that I avoid like the Black Plague. Okay, next questions before we run out of time.
Yeah. Do you have a current favorite book? And possibly a favorite book that you've had maybe from like your like from childhood or from a long time ago. It's like been your favorite book for a long time. So are you reading anything right now? And do you have something that...
Right now I am reading a wonderful book called Make Magic. My favorite book, I have a number of them.
I know. I don't know how she's going to answer this.
Evil and Moi, Brideshead Revisited. Shattering. Yeah. Absolutely shattering. Brilliant. Emerson's Essays. Walden by Henry David Thoreau. You want to be illuminated? You want to be enlightened? You want to find your way? Read Walden. I went to his cabin on Walden Pond, where he wrote it, where he lived it. Incredible. Emerson's Essays, my favorite of Emerson's Essays is Circles. Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass. Nathaniel Hawthorne, House of the Seven Gables. Very spiritual, very enlightening. Now I'm going back to, grade school.
Yeah. That's what the question was like from childhood too.
Yeah. And A Gift from the Sea, Anne Morrow Lindbergh.
Oh yeah.
My very favorite book. Yeah.
That's really
Silent Spring by Rachel Carson, who went to Chatham College a few years before I did. That should be mandatory reading for everybody. And the one book that broke my heart and I loved so much was Charlotte's Web.
Oh God.
And it's being banned.
I know.
Because one psychopathic woman in Texas went before the school board and said that if a spider was able to write words in a web, it's an act of the devil. And now children are being denied reading Charlotte's Web. Oh, don't get me going. Don't even get me going. Now I'm all pissed off all over again.
We're not going to be pissed off. We're not going to do that tonight.
Okay. All right,
we're not going to do that.
No, we're not.
No, we are
Thankfully,
not.
all of these books are available. without getting them from your school library.
Yeah, exactly.
Parents that are awake, they can order them for you on Amazon for Christ's
There you go. There you
go. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Take a breath. What's your favorite perfume?
Obsession.
Yes.
This far away from possession. Obsession. Also, Avon makes a really great rare gold.
Okay.
It's fabulous. It's like frankincense and myrrh. It's just it's intoxicating. And I also love Shalimar.
Oh yes.
I love Shalimar.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I was gonna say,
but obsession first and foremost. It's my scent. It loves my what do you call that?
It loves your chemistry.
That's it. My body chemistry.
It works very well with your body chemistry. It really does.
Yeah.
I agree. That and the Shalimar does too. I'm not sure I smelled the Avon one, but
no, you haven't.
I don't think I have.
You have.
I don't think I have. But Bill, did I miss anything in chat? Because I haven't been paying attention. Sorry, guys. Part of it's my eyesight, and I can't even read.
Yeah, anything. I know. I got my fingers right here. I can barely function without them.
I know. Let me look.
I can see beyond the stratosphere, but I can't read a menu in a restaurant.
I know. We're all passing around a pair of cheaters when we go out to eat.
I buy them in 6 packs.
Got their cheaters on?
I've got a pair in every room.
I know. I do too.
These are my favorites, though. These are my favorites. My cat eye ones.
Cat eye ones. Yep. Those are I think those might be my favorites of yours. What about travel essentials?
Travel essentials.
Yes. Because you travel a lot.
Well, I travel a lot less than I used to.
Yes, this is true.
Which was weird because when I was getting ready to go I was nervous. I mean, not just because all the friggin' planes are falling out of the sky or just barely missing each other, because, on day one, let's fire the fucking FAA director. Okay, that. But I mean, so I was a little nervous. I just, I was feeling a little, anxiety about traveling, going to Atlanta, even though I had Greta the Great to help navigate me through.
Thank God for
treacherous. But I don't know. I always think it's really good to have a tranquilizer. And I do know that when I get where I'm going, there will be gummies. And I do know that.
Imagine who would do that.
So all right. So I'm going to just say gummies or travel essentials. Okay. There
Actually,
okay.
Honest to God, I probably know your travel essentials a little better than you do.
Probably.
Because you don't have to bring them anymore. We have them here.
I know, waiting for me.
It's all waiting for you. You just have to get through that Atlanta airport.
Yeah, little baby Snickers bars. Little baby peppermint patties.
Little Rolos.
And let's not forget the mocha.
Yes. The Starbucks. Yes.
Yes, Starbucks. There we go.
Yes.
Okay, we can squeeze one more question, and Bill just told me 5 minutes because he's mean.
I know.
Set the freaking clock back, Bill. don't you have one of those that you can No, you don't. Okay.
Sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, somebody says, we call it the Bermuda Triangle. When we were talking, this says, I live in Houghton Lake. We call it the Bermuda Triangle. You can leave, but you keep coming back.
Yeah, it's kind of like Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like.
It is Hotel California. Leave. We just need to call it Hotel California, not Lakeside, because I've never experienced anything like it. I mean,
the thing is, honey, that we spend so much of our time in fifth dimension.
I know.
Ask Tom Owen about it. I mean, he had to literally leave the room when the energy got so high that he couldn't breathe anymore.
Oh, I had to keep leaving this time.
Yeah.
A lot more than I normally do.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, I'm bringing that same energy with me. and you're allowed to go down to my room and go lay down and just, or your own room. I mean, you're allowed.
I was going to say, I better have my own room.
But my room was closer this year.
Your room was closer this year, and that was nice. That was
yes,
really
it was, and I really, really, really hope that happens again because
it will.
That room.
Yep, we got everything worked out.
Yeah. But that was a truly inspiring and incredibly enlightening few days.
Mm-hmm.
We had Val and Marie and Mimi and my God, Deb and oh geez, Jonathan, I love you too. I love you.
There's Bill. Okay. Did I miss anything, Bill? Sorry. I was looking.
Well, we'll do a Zoom thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll put it all out of time. Go ahead, laugh it up, fuzzball.
Yep.
We'll set a Zoom and we'll do it. And so we'll close out tonight. I thank you with all my heart for being here with me.
Oh,
I thank everybody for putting up with, what was that thing we just put up about? I'm like a Southern Belle. I have the hospitality of a Southern Belle and the emotional stability of a raccoon lost in a dollar store. So that. We
do not care.
We do not care.
We do not care.
I love you all. Be the light that you seek. Have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks back here on Soul School because we're not live next week because Bill's got an event. So we might just rerun this. This was fun.
Yes,
we gotta go so we can do his commercials and his stuff. He's because producer stuff. Yeah. All right, I love you all. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Bye.